Hello viewers, welcome to your favorite program, the Vintage Heritage Show. My name is Jane Briggs, and on today's program, we'll be looking or talking about entertainment. In entertainment, we have different things to talk about. Entertainment has to do with comedy, it has to do with show promoters, it has to do with jokes, and it has to do with celebrities' profile. And in today, I have with me in the studio to discuss everything that has to do with entertainment. But before then, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage Show. My name is Jane Briggs. I told you I'm not alone on the studio today to talk about entertainment. You want to laugh, you get entertained. And you meet comedies who will make you laugh, comedians who will make you laugh. And today I have one of the kind, somebody who is just a versatile entertainer. And with me today we'll be looking into different things about entertainment all over the world, the country, Nigeria, particularly Kano. Wow. And today we'll be looking into entertainment, the beauty of entertainment. I have Desire with me. Hi, Desire.
Hello.
You're so excited. What's exciting you?
Well, I'm so excited to do this with not just the host, like also a mommy. It's like a son and mommy in the studio.
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I want to welcome you to the Vintage Heritage Show.
Thank you very much.
I thank you for coming. I caught you in between anyway, and I want to thank you for being part of my show today. Yeah, thank you very, very much. Yeah. He's actually done based in Kano, but he's a Kano person. And you know what happened? I caught him right yesterday. I told him, we're going to do this today. And I want to thank you for honoring us. Thank you so much. I told you we'll be talking about entertainment.
Yeah.
You are an entertainer.
Yes,
you're a comedy, you're an MC, you're a show promoter, you're a hype man, all of it. And the beauty part of it is that even when you went serving, you were doing a lot of all those things.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
You never really get tired about it. So let's go straight to entertainment.
Yeah.
When we talk about entertainment, what does it signify?
I think when you talk about entertainment, I call it entertainment comes from within, your ability to put a smile on people's face.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, that's my own definition of entertainment. Your ability to make people happy, your ability to like bring people together, like talk sense to them, like your ability to just put a smile on people's face, make them understand that life is beautiful.
But is life really beautiful?
Of course, life is beautiful. Life
with
is
entertainment.
Yeah.
But when we go to entertainment, like we want to talk about it now, let's look into entertainment when it comes to a comedian on the stage.
Yes, a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, a comedy.
Yeah.
Does it have any impact in human personal life, like to entertain somebody?
Yes, it's like I always tell people, okay, this one is normally on my show, The Love Clinic, where I tell ladies that if you're not dating a stand-up comedian, you're still single. That's just the truth.
You can say it again.
Yeah, we're not dating, because seriously, having a stand-up comedian as a husband, whatever happens, is like you're having this, you're having a full show at home.
Really?
Yes, you're having a full show,
okay.
Full house or lack of sorrow.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, because your kids are going to be entertained. There's not going to be a dull moment in the house.
Exactly.
And you know, when you go outside there after the hustle and bustle, when you come back home, you have a darling husband to put a smile on your face. Yes. Okay. So comedy, it's a very lovely thing. Not everybody can do comedy.
That's true.
Because your ability to put smile on people's face. We have a whole lot of people that are funny. Naturally, when you guys are together, they tend to crack you up with their words and all of that. But your ability to be on a stage, they now like crack a joke and make people laugh is very, very difficult. It's not.
Tell us about it.
Because the truth is, you need to look at the audience.
Yeah.
Then because you need to come up with something that is very, very funny. And you don't need to insult people. Okay. You need to be you need to come up with something that when you say it out there, people it's real. Because the truth is, people don't take comedians serious. You know, at times when I was growing up in school, I meet a lady, I crack up and I tell her, I love you. And she'll be like, you're cracking one of the jokes again. Yeah, so people don't take us. But the truth is, if you, for everything that the comedian is saying, if you listen to it very well, he's trying to make a point. He's trying to sell out.
And
he's
every
trying to
joke, every joke.
Listen to it very well. He's trying to pass a message
to you.
For every
it's
joke,
not just a joke.
It's not just a joke.
Okay.
But people tend to laugh about it. But it's a message. It's trying to pass a message. I could remember my mom calling me up the other day to tell me, hello. I say yes. There's this trending news. I was like, what news is that? Your colleague just built a house for her mother. I was like, oh, really?
and you got the message?
Yeah, I got the message. It was funny because I was like, oh, mom was truly sending me a message. And the message was
you
like,
need to do what?
Yes, I need to. Because this girl is said to be 10 years old. And I'm more than 20 years today. And I've not built a house for my mom. So mom was trying to send a direct message to me.
So and what mom is trying to say is that Desire, you need to work hard.
You need to work hard. You really need to work hard.
Yeah.
So comedy is not really easy. You know, trying to combine a comedy and also being an MC together, it's really not easy. Like I always tell people, being an MC and a stand-up comedian, it's the two different things. Anybody can
they're not the same.
They're not the same. Mommy, you can become an MC.
Really?
Yes, mommy, you can become an
and
MC.
you know I'm one.
Yeah. Once you have the program list, what you do is, okay, music interlude, the next thing is opening prayer, boom, first dance.
Yeah,
you're done.
Exactly.
So now cake cutting, the first dance. It's simple.
Yeah.
Once you have the ability to talk to people, that it's very, very easy. Then the next thing you're going to start asking yourself now, having the ability of a stand-up comedian as an MC together. Once you have this quality in one person, then your program is a go. It's going to be an outstanding one, because you're going to have somebody that will not just follow up the list, but put a smile at the face of the guest.
Yeah.
So
that means if I get you well, if an event coming up and somebody a wedding and somebody is having an MC and a comedian, do you know it's too loaded?
It's too loaded.
Because this MC does his MC job, and again, it greases it in again with the comedy stuff.
Yes.
Just to make people smile.
The comedian will come from the church, come from the street. We'll pick out comedy from different places to just put a smile on your guest's face. If you go to any wedding and you find out that there's this couples game, that person is not just an MC. That person is there's a little bit of comedian attached to his system, because you tend to bring out the couples, engage them with couples game, like blindfolding, telling the couple to say baby, just for him to see if he recognizes his the bride's voice and all of that.
Exactly.
So all of this is a touching point of a comedian.
Exactly.
It's not an MC stuff.
Okay, when we look at comedy, you have actually, you have said it all, that if you have an MC and a comedian, at the same time in your event, it makes it more remembered.
Yes.
And it makes it more standard. And that's a good one. It makes people even laugh.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And like I always say, these are some of the attributes or some of the quality of a good MC. Let me go back to MC now.
MC.
The timing. Because we do have a whole lot of this mistake today. MC coming late to your program, that's not an MC. Okay, MC must come. Like some people are born with it. I would say thank God for my life. I was born with it. I didn't learn it. Okay, it's natural stuff. It comes from within. Yeah, so your ability to tell people that, oh, this is an event, you need to be punctual. Then after being punctual, in fact, you need to see your whoever you're working for a day or 2 days before the program.
Exactly.
Not
as
an MC, yes, as a professional MC. So when they call you for a job, make sure you meet with whoever is calling you for the job. Meet with the couple a day. I'm talking about wedding right now.
Exactly.
Not even wedding. When it has to do with an event and you've been called for the job, meet your client a day before the event. Sit down and outline, how do you want this? How do you want this? Now, when he's not making point, because that's not his field, you
have to guide him.
You have to guide him.
I was about to ask you
because
that.
that's the problem we're having with a whole lot of. You don't just see anybody and you say, come and do MC for me. No, it doesn't have to do with BSc holding or MSc.
And when you look at it as, okay, as an MC, we've really get talked so much about the comedian. And you see, you have your event without the comedy. It's going to
be boring.
It's going to be boring.
It's just going to be. It's just going to be a classroom.
Exactly.
And you know we don't like book. I'm telling you, we don't like.
Desire just said it. Yeah. I'm
like
still on the Vintage Heritage Show. Don't forget, I'm hanging out here with Desire.
Sure.
We'll be right back on the Vintage Heritage Show. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage Show. With me here is Desire, and we're talking about entertainment, the rules of entertainment and the things that happens behind the entertainment. We talked about comedians, and now we're just about talking about the MCs, their rules, their likes and their dislikes, and what are their duties. I Desire.
Yes, you're there. I really love this question.
What are their duties?
Now, first of all, we will talk to the should I say event planners, or because they're different people?
Exactly.
Okay, you must have an event planner, and the next thing an event planner will get an MC, but some clients go as far as getting the MC by themselves.
When you get an event planner,
yes,
an event planner is like an event vendor.
Yes.
And the event planner begin to get all the things. You forgot that in one.
Yes, that's
so an event planner begin to get the
MCs.
And you see, the event planner goes as far as, you know, to know the kind of MC to get.
Yes.
1 in 2.
Good.
And the 1 in 2
or 3
is
in 1.
Okay.
Then we have 3 in 1.
Good.
Now one is
because you discover that the event gets more better.
Yes.
More funny, more fun. You catch more fun.
Yes, exactly.
If there are jokes. Because and it helps some people who comes to an event for gossip not to have anything.
Good. Yes. I have been to an event. Let me say this. Thank God I'm live and I'm with my mommy. Yes, I'm going to be calling you mommy. If you go to an event and you go home, I'm saying this with no fear from my heart. If you go to an event and you go back home with, I did not eat, then
something is wrong.
Then something is wrong.
Something is really wrong.
If you go to an event and you're thinking of, oh, item 7, then the MC is not good. Because if the MC is good, he gets you so entertained that you don't even want the wedding to end.
Exactly.
You don't even want the program to end.
Exactly.
So now going back to what we want and our likes and dislikes is, the truth is most of the MCs want to work with their DJ. They want to have the DJ. You understand? Because it's really not making any sense. You're inviting an MC, a different MC, a different event planner, different MC, and different DJ. You're not going to have a perfect event. That's just the truth of it. Allow the MC to get a perfect MC for himself. You understand, ma?
How can you allow the MC to get a perfect MC for himself?
Okay, now, as an MC, you have this person you love working with.
Exactly. Because they go together.
They go together.
That's the MC and DJ.
And the DJ, yes. That's what I want to say. They go together. Because the truth is, as an MC, there was a time. It's not even a time. If I'm not coming with my DJ, or you're not telling me get your DJ,
it puts you off balance.
You understand? What I do is I normally go with my flash, with my playlist.
Okay.
I tell the DJ, this is what you play for me.
Okay, good.
And that is not good. Because you're making the DJ unprofessional.
Exactly. As if he doesn't know what he's doing. And he could pick a fan.
And the truth is, I'm not trying to be biased right here. You find that some of the DJs, the truth is, they truly don't, they are unprofessional.
Yeah.
Because you find out that you're saying entrance, okay, couples first dance. You find that the DJ is playing
something that is not going with
couples first dance.
Okay.
I don't want to start calling artist name right now.
Yeah.
You understand? But the truth is, you can't start playing me. I just this is more than 7 years. I can call it.
But Desire, let me come in a bit there as somebody who can tell you a little bit about event planning. You see, sometimes it's not really the fault of the MC, the DJs, but I think it has to do with defending what you do. Some MCs, some DJs, when they are working for somebody, they just work for that money. They don't work for professionalism. And again, they don't work in the sense that this is what I know to do.
I have to do better.
Because if you tell me couples first dance, and you're telling me the kind of music you want me to play as a bride, it's now left for me as a DJ to tell you it's not going to go. But you know the truth behind it. Some of the DJs don't need to say it because they want to come back for the same family again.
Yes,
I have to say this because it's common in the north here.
Yes, yes.
You find out that you see the bride has a very particular music. She gets so crazy and she's so much in love with.
Yeah.
And she doesn't look at it to listen to the release of this music to know, does it really go with the thing, with the music, with the thing I'm supposed to do at this particular time.
Yeah.
We know that couples first dance and bride and groom don't have to dance a crazy dance.
No, it has to be a love song.
A love song.
It has to be a love song.
And you see, this love song, it's something that you remember whenever you guys are angry.
Yes.
It ties the both of you together back.
Yeah.
But a lot of them seems not to know this. I still believe and I feel that if you want to get a perfect event, put in the MC, put in the DJ, get a good wedding planner.
To me, good. Yeah, Mama, you're there.
Yeah, just
wedding planner.
Yeah.
To me, I think there should be a round table before the D-Day.
The wedding planner controls everything. And if the things go wrong, the wedding planner has the queries to answer.
Exactly.
That's the truth. So I think that is just the only thing. That's why I said the wedding planner has a bigger role to play. But you know, some people, they don't have the money to afford a wedding planner.
That's true.
They don't have the money to afford a wedding planner. So what they do is they just do it the low-key of their own way. Then we're still talking about the MCs. And you know the MCs as well, sometimes in an event, they play their part, they do their part. But the truth about it is, I have noticed one or two things about MCs. Is it right that when an MC is performing his or her duty, the MC seems to make it known that he's hungry, he needs to eat?
No, that's wrong. Seriously, that's wrong. Okay, let me even tell you, like me, I don't eat.
Okay.
And there's no room to do that.
Yeah.
Because you get so busy. There's no room until maybe the couples have left the venue or whoever you're working with have gone. But the truth is, I don't think it's making any sense. You're anchoring a program, and the next thing is you're saying
you want to eat.
Yes. Apart from the eating, even picking up money, that one is also very wrong.
Exactly.
If you've been paid, I say this thing anywhere I go. If you have been paid and you have been paid very well, allow the couple to go. Allow whoever invites you to go with the money. That's being professional. Yeah. You have been paid. Just let it go.
I think you've really hit to the point of the qualities a good MC should have.
Timing. Your timing.
Let's hear the quality.
Yes, your timing. You need to see whoever you're working with a day or 2 days before any program.
Good.
Before any event you hold, you need to meet whoever you're working with. I'm not talking about phone call. No, sit down with a pen and a paper and say, oh, this is how it should be. This is how it should be. Okay, you're coming in. Plan it with them. If as an MC, it is advisable you have a little bit of event planning idea with you.
Exactly.
So you say, okay, no, it should go like this. It should go like this. So that at the end of the day, you go home fulfilled as an MC. Yes, I killed that program.
Exactly.
That program, I wowed the guest. So that's the way it should be. And your outfit. Oh my goodness, your outfit. Shout out to Ebuka wherever you are.
Oh my God, yes.
Shout out to
you like Ebuka?
When it comes to being a host, I know I give it up to that guy. Like seriously.
I think you're right.
Now once Ebuka comes, imagine Ebuka is your wedding MC. You will not ask for food because you will stare at his outfit from all the day. Because that's what you're going to be looking at. You won't even bother to like, oh, I've not eaten.
But now, I'm going to break you down on that.
Okay.
Because you mentioned Ebuka. You can imagine how much Ebuka is being paid in each event. And you can imagine the upcoming MCs.
Yes.
Trying to survive, struggling.
There's a lot.
And thank you. And you know that looking good has to do with money.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
To get a good pair of shoes has to do with good money.
Good money.
To look good and put on a good top has to do with good money.
Yes.
But I know Ebuka started there. I think the best thing most MCs should look out is have a good, what you call a good relationship.
Good.
Public relation.
Ma, you're there.
If some of this MC do not have public
relationship.
The moment their first job is paid for 200,000, pride takes them in.
Yeah.
When they now see you on the way, to greet you become high. They forget that you made them.
You made them. It's true.
No, I've been dealing with those people. So I know a whole lot of them. And especially when they now discover that they are privileged to arrive you know, to put on a Rolex wristwatch. There go it. When they see you, they try to say, ah, I was with Jane Briggs in one of these, you know.
When I was coming up.
Okay.
They have that.
No. And then the respect, and you don't know that there is something about respect.
Yeah.
No matter how rich you get,
People
you should.
Yeah.
People make you.
People
and you
make you.
should have regard and respect for the person who led you to that road.
Place.
That is one thing a lot of brought up today I have discovered they don't have.
Yeah.
Yes, God will always use somebody to tell you this is the way to go.
Definitely.
But you discover the young comedians, the young MCs today, they hit their first 200,000 or maybe 300,000. You're talking about 500. That's no go area. Wow, that's it. But you know, to end up this particular one we're talking about, I think if you want to be a good MC, a good hype man, a good comedian, you really have to always remember where you started.
You see, the relationship with people matters.
Exactly, it really matters. A lot of you watch people like AY. A lot of you watch people like AY and Basket Mouth, and you want to be like them. Did you know what they went through to get to that top? We'll be right back still on the Vintage Heritage Show with Jane Briggs and Desire. Welcome back on the Vintage Heritage Show. We're talking about entertainment. And with me, like you know here, is Desire. Hi, Desire. We're back again.
Yeah.
We talked about the MCs.
Yeah.
And you see, we talked about their relationship with people. Having a good PR. Yeah. It's very, very important.
Like to check
Desire is talking. And if I must tell you, Desire is an MC, he's a comedian, he's a show promoter, and that's why you can see I said he's a versatile entertainer. He gives you just what you like and what you want. But one thing I like so much about the son I have here called Desire is his love for children. Yeah. That was where I met him, on a children party. And that is where I'll be taking on my program today, particularly on children, kiddies. Tell me the secret why children call you Uncle Agwaluma. Uncle Agwaluma. Yes, tell me.
Okay, I think way back then in school, after shout out to Black Z.
Wow.
Yes, he was the CEO behind Agwaluma Records.
Wow.
So I did a song titled Agwaluma. Keche Agwalumata.
Yeah.
So every BUK that graduated 2016, from 2012 to 2016, we know me very well with that Agwaluma. So I decided to be like, okay, since they started calling me Agwaluma, let me become me.
But do you know till tomorrow, when I meet kids that attended most of our fun fair, they kept asking me, Mommy, where is Uncle Agwaluma? That's good. Yeah, it's so much to remember. And we're here today, we're talking about it. You're really good to make kids really be happy. I noticed it. You have this way to make a crying kid to stop crying. And what is the secret?
Seriously, I know you're coming to that. I don't even know what to say. But I think it's just a natural thing. I love kids.
And you're patient with them.
I love kids. And I taught though.
No one.
So I have this relationship with kids that I don't know. I think I love kids.
I love kids so much.
I love kids. And
I want to believe you still have a little long way to go to have yours.
Yes, definitely. 4 kids precisely, but I want the first one to be a beautiful daughter. 2 girls, 2 guys, or probably 2 ladies, 1 guy.
May Allah grant you.
Yeah,
you know, finally, let's talk about Desire. Who is Desire? In a brief way, just tell us about Desire.
Okay, Desire is a stand-up comedian. He makes people laugh for a living. He's an MC. He's a content creator. He's a business executive, and also he's a digital marketer. Desire is for sure, Desire is an entertainer. Just that.
I think that's good.
I'm also a computer scientist.
Did you see? That's why I said he's just versatile, all and all in it. He's a good comedian. He makes you laugh. Sometimes I have no cause to get angry with him, even when I have reasons to. And I'll just like, before you could air out your anger, you just, you know, it's good to be humble. I will tell people watching us on this program today, when you're humble, you meet the right people. And when you're humble, age doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It makes you flow with the big and the high and the mighty. This is just for others watching us. You want to be like Desire, you need to come down from your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's one.
Definitely.
You need to be humble. He's going somewhere. He has not really arrived, but I believe he's going to arrive. I think finally, I think you will have one or two things to tell your viewers about you.
Oh yes. Like I always say, as an MC, the truth is, when it comes to event, people spend a lot.
Yeah.
I know this will be a little bit big for some people listening to me or watching right now. Will say, what is this guy saying? The truth is, once you've been invited to be a host, an MC on any event, the truth is, it's your responsibility to make sure whatever has been spent on that event, you give it back to the person. I'm not saying from your pocket.
Exactly.
You should be able to make sure the person let me go back to wedding right now. So you should make sure if 5 million naira was spent in this wedding, make sure you're able to pay, to make sure the couples get back 3.5 or 4 million naira.
That means you make people get it there for them. That is creativeness, you know.
Be able to.
That's good.
So that's why I say that in my own term, I say pay me. Once you pay me, forget about whatever you've paid me.
You do
I'll
your
give you
job.
back 3 times too.
That's good.
That's being professional. So
okay, maybe finally you have a kit.
Yeah.
And just in a second, tell us about one of your kits.
Okay, now my skit. Let's say I tend to talk about, just look at what's happening around, then just do something funny about it. Like when I was talking about, I used the outside pattern. One of my skit that has to do with cheating on me when I was trying to make my girl understand something, and I started singing, baby, you are strong, you are white. I don't know how to sing it, so you white behind the wherever is a man. Yeah, you got me perfect, baby. Nobody perfect, darling. Well, you are la la. Now my baby came and she started singing, baby, you are strong, with this lovely voice, and I started screaming like, "What you are la, what you are la."
Well, this is really fun on the Vintage Heritage Show with Desire. I think you have a parting word for our viewers today, telling them the fun you caught on the Vintage Heritage Show.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited. Like when mommy called me, I was so excited. But what I need to say is, keep watching the Vintage Heritage Show. Stay true, stay focused, and stay positive always.
Wow, that's a word from my guest Desire. We have really come to the end of this segment today on entertainment. We'll do this again. Hope if I call you, you will come.
Just put a C there. Just send me a C, and I will come.
Okay. Well, that means I got his back. That's a good one. Well, I want to thank you for coming to the Vintage Heritage Show. And my viewers, with this, we have come to the end of today's program. I want to really tell my viewers this. I don't forget to tell you always, and even now, that I love you. On behalf of the entire production crew, don't forget we'll still meet again on Zamani Studios or Zamani TV, where you can watch the Vintage Heritage Show with Jane Briggs. Don't forget it's exclusive only on Zamani TV. I love you all. Stay tuned.